I need my I was Martinez. I'm right up on it. Say, get behind that line. Nah, you can't put me behind that line.
Man, while we talking about CEOs, did you ever have to have an altercation with a CEO?
Yeah, most definitely.
Tell us one time that it had to come to blows with a CEO.
Oh, let's go. Tell my crib. Man, I was on goddamn basketball called Officer Martinez. Shout out to Officer Martinez, old cop, robo cop, tough ass nigga. At least he thought he was. Well, anyway, you know, in my cell, I have plenty of these right here, you know, that I write on. Here's a couple, look. Blow the, I ain't been in prison so long, I can blow the dust off of them. I walk around with this in prison every day on Ferguson unit. To make myself look good, I had me some Scotch tape, and I would put my best rappers on the front of this right here. You know, as y'all can see, I got Twisted Black, Joel Santana, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, T.I., Fabulous. You know, and the sad thing, what's crazy about this the crazy part. Guess who else on this tab?
Who you got?
That's PMG, a little kid. That's stupid. But I used to walk around with this every day. This thing is so old. Whoever get a hold of this, you gonna have a prize in your hand. This thing is so old. I got a letter from Twisted Black when I was in there. Look at that there. I got a letter from Twisted Black, an old letter I put in there, and Twisted Black was my first name on my book. And this page is so old. Look, it'll tear if you tear it, and it'll tear if you tore it. That's how old this book is. But I walked around with this book. Look how old this book is. Got the best knowledge. This is my Bible right here, boom. All these things was written by Percy when God taught me how to read and write and recite. But I wrote all of this stuff. But one day I came to my cell. I went out to go play basketball, and I came to my cell, and my shit was gone. I said, what the hell? Where all my raps go? Oh, to let y'all know, when God taught me how to write, I didn't just write one book. I wrote plenty.
Come on.
Yeah, I wrote plenty. I didn't write one, but I wrote plenty when God taught me how to get about it. But one day I come in and all this was gone. And all the time I spent years writing, it was gone. Officer Martinez had went inside my cell and decided to go through my shit. Well, that's cool. That's your job. Shake down, do what you do. I ain't got no contraband in there, but he took all my raps. Why'd he take my shit? Because he said I was planning on killing somebody. Man, that's a goddamn song, man. I'm rapping. He said I'm writing death threats to people on notes and letters. I said, oh, man. Sal Martinez, go get my shit. Where my shit off, Martinez? Well, I took that. I had that sent to classification. Cuz, you better go get my shit out there, out from over there, man. My shit behind that desk. Now, in this prison right here, they got a line. It's called a gun. Do not cross that line. I don't give a f what inmates are not to cross this line to get into the officer's space. Now you got this line, and they give you about like 6 more feet before you can get to their desk area and everything behind it. And they talk to you from a distance. Well, I need my shit. I was Martinez. I'm right up on it. Say, get behind that line. Nah, you can't put me behind that line. Where my shit, Officer Martinez? I said, get behind the line. He worried about the line. I'm worried about my motherfucking rhymes. You understand me? We not gonna see eye to eye right now. He looking for a power trip, and I'm trying to get my shit so I can take a trip. I'm gone. Man, I was gonna give him my paperwork, I was telling. He said, I send that stuff to classification. You don't have nothing here. Get behind that line. And you know, he's militant. He's a militant. You know, when I say militant, military minded, y'all. When he say something, he means something. In order, in facts, and shit like this. I said, get behind the line. I said, put me from behind the line. And here he comes. Gimerson, I am. He jumped behind that desk. When I seen him coming, he didn't know what I had on my mind. All I seen him was coming. When he came from around that goddamn desk, I knew he wasn't playing. And guess what? He just didn't know I wasn't either. And I took off on Officer Martinez. Bam, 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 bam. Made his partner across the hall. The one, he was over there working by himself. The officer that worked on the other part seen what was going on. Oh, he heard it. Yeah, bitch, you better call him. They on their way. They on there. I maxed his ass out. When they came in, I got on the floor, got on my knees, and I put my hand behind my head. Told them, go ahead, take me. See, once you resist, they're going to jump on you. You know, you got to get down so they won't have to. I whoop them. Where my shit? And then guess what, y'all? 3 days later, guess what arrived back in my shit? Hello? But I still got to do 30 days in solitary for putting my hands on Officer Martinez. You gonna do that time. But when it came back, it was a legit case. These ain't nothing but raps, Officer Martinez. What is you doing? Well, no, you didn't. When I them some cell up and he you up. Now he got to do 30 days in solitary, and you got to add that to his record. You know what I'm saying? On my record, if you go and look at my record, my prison record will come out and tell you that I was labeled assaulting to inmates and officers. I am a assaultee. That's what they call me. Whatever assaultee is, that's what I am. I'm a threat to inmates and officers. Well, that's what I was labeled, to be a monster. Shut up. And I carried myself as one. But also I made my mind one too. Let's go.
What percentage of your own kind did you assault? Like blacks versus Mexicans and whites. Like what percentage of blacks in all your assault cases? Because that goes to the mentality of it's, we do it to ourselves. You know what?
I never had a pick of who I get down on. I just look for respect. I ain't even lie to you. I never was a bully. That's why I never got beat up.
How many white boys did you fight?
I didn't fought down there over. I done fought a lot of white boys. I think I done fought more blacks than white boys though. Over my doing time. You know what I'm saying? I got that 50-0 just on one unit. That was on. But other than that, it's always, my kind. I scratch for my kind and Mexicans.
And Mexicans, I was gonna say.
Mexicans scratch the hardest though.
Why would you say that? I mean, what about them? Was it just the heart, the skills?
Quit. Yeah, they don't quit. And if you catch the right one, they gonna have a little skills with it. We grew up fighting. They grew up boxing.
Yeah.
Mexicans, that's a culture for them.
Yeah.
It's fighting just a way of life for us. Fighting for them, boxing, that's a culture for them. It's something that's in their genes. When you run into the right one, but a lot of them ain't got the rhythm, so you can whoop them real quick. I
know you haven't lost many, but can you tell us a time when you got your bell rung, whether body blow,
motherfucker head ring? I ain't got my bell rung before. When I say lost the fight, when I say you lost, man, people that don't. A nigga didn't out punch me before. You understand me? I can't say, but they ain't never quit.
Yeah.
Ain't never been knocked out. When I say lost, I know what losing a fight is. I ain't never lost. Nah, nigga, I'm through. I'm good. No, that's quitting, nigga. Ain't nobody never made me quit. Tap out. My thing is this: when I say that, why? Out of all these, can't somebody say something? I whoop that hoe. I remember such and such. They would have been. Man, this ain't nothing you can say, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And you can, but all day, that nigga got his ass. Well, I take the boxing match for a loss. Is that a loss? Since a loss to them in the boxing match, but a win for me because the bet was I'm gonna get my ass whooped the first round, and I'm gonna knock his bitch ass out.